Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Lumber Tycoon 2. Please subscribe, please comment, please like my videos. I'm going to be starting a new slot today, so I decided to take the opportunity to make a video to show you how to get started in the game. Some people are brand new players, they don't know what they're doing, and they just need a little guidance, so that's hopefully what I'm going to give you. You start off the game with $20, and that's about it. You need an axe. That's the first thing you need to do is get yourself an axe. This is a basic hatchet. It's the only one you can afford at the beginning of the game. And you buy it. You hit E to open the box. You hit E again to pick it up. Now you have an axe. First thing you need to do is go find a tree, and this one's perfect right here. And you need to chop it down. You probably can hear me double clicking or clicking away like crazy on this, but alright, now that we have a tree, put our axe away, we'll pick it up, and the first thing we need to do is go sell the tree. Most people, especially beginners, and I did it myself when I first started, is I used to take the tree and chop it into pieces and then put each piece in here. Not necessary, it's a waste of time. If you don't know how to use the Shift WASD to rotate, very valuable trick to learn to get things to line up. And you just stuff it in there and you make money. See, I just went from like $12 to $51. You're not going to use this axe very long. 2, maybe 3 trees. And then you're probably going to buy some property or upgrade your axe or both. This axe has no range, so you have to literally be almost on top of the tree to cut. There we go. Take this tree. I'm going to carry it from the other end so I can just walk right into the machine with it. And again, learning how to use the Shift WASD to manipulate something that you're carrying is an invaluable skill. You'll find that you're going to need it a lot in order to get things to line up right, go in where you want them to go. Get into here. And I'm having an issue trying to pick this thing up. Why? Let's try this piece first. On a rare occasion, the pieces aren't long enough to reach in there, and you may have to chop them up a little bit. But this one just makes it. See, the other piece got in here. Now we have $129. The first thing I would recommend you do is head over and buy yourself a piece of property. And for now, I would suggest you put the property as close as you can to the Wood R Us store, only because right now you're walking, so you're going to take your time to move around. So putting it closer is better at the moment. Yes, I want to buy land. It's asking me to load a slot. Okay. So let's load. I'm going to overwrite this slot because that was a slot I was using for a competition I was doing. So let's buy a property. Let's take a look around. That's too far away. That one's not bad. That one's not bad. That one, perfect. right across the street. Okay, so now I have a piece of property. And if you want to get started quickly, you can take the sign and sell the sign. You'll get about $450 of the sign, something around there. Remove sign. And we'll just take it and throw it in where we sold the other wood. And presently I have $29. Let's see what we get when we sell it. If I'm right, it should go to $479. Shh, Matt. Of course, they're jamming up the machines. No, I want the 445. So that's what? 220? 225, 224, something like that. Let's see. These are the least expensive. A shabby short sawmill, $130. I think this is the next more expensive one. That's a fair one at $1,600. That's the OX2. Alright, so right now the only option is a shabby sawmill that I can afford. So the reason I'm taking the sawmill over the car is if I can process the wood, I can make money faster. Okay, now if we open the box, I can go right out here and literally just drop it on my base. Perfect. Now I'm down to 315. Let's go grab another tree. See if I can get 450 for the car. That will be the second purchase I'd make. Here's a tree. I guess maybe buying a car first might have been the smarter thing to do. It's 6 1/2 dozen. You choose which way you want to go with that. I probably would have, now that I'm thinking about it, probably would have bought the car first. It's easier to drive stuff around than it is to walk stuff around. And we'll take this and we'll just stuff it in the machine. I might have to get one more tree after this. Maybe I'll get lucky and one of these pieces over here will be disowned and I can just take it and stuff it in there. Sometimes that happens. It's like this piece was disowned. That means whoever chopped it down either gave up on it and after a little while it just becomes a neutral piece of wood. So whoever can sell it makes the money. Like this thing. See if we can get this to stuff in. This is a better wood too, so this will give me more money. Come on, lady. Get out of my way. Thank you. Alright, this is fighting me a little bit, so we're going to have to cut this down. So let's try this again. Take this piece, stuff it in there. See, now I got like, whoops, sorry lady. Let's see, I got 459. That's enough for me to go buy a piece of wood. Piece of wood. It's enough for me to go buy a car. So grab the car. Buy the car. E. Yes. Ooh, it was 400. I thought it was 450. But I got a car. I'll bring it over to the base. Reason I'm bringing it over to the base is I want to more precisely place it. It just so happens that I have some wood laying around by my base, which is convenient. I'm going to take some of this wood, stuff it in there and process it. I don't care what it's set for. It's set for 1 by 1, that's fine. Throw them in the truck. Processed wood sells for a significantly larger amount of money than the raw wood. So you want to start processing wood as soon as you possibly can. The white wood I processed before is more money than this wood, but I'm just doing this because this is a convenience of location maneuver. It's right in front of my base, so I might as well just take it and run with it. Doesn't belong to anybody, so I mean, the person who cut it down left it here, and it's been sitting here for a few minutes. After it sits for a little while, you lose ownership, but the wood stays for a little while longer, and then if nobody claims it, it despawns and disappears. So I'm getting the opportunity to grab some pieces and make a few bucks from somebody else's work. And as you see, I have a car, I have an axe, which as soon as I get enough money, I'm going to upgrade the axe. And I think only because it's Halloween, October, I'm going to wait until I get $1,000. I think it's $1,100. And I'm going to run over to Bob's Shack and buy myself an amber axe. The amber axe is a significantly slower swinging axe, but it does a lot of damage in one swing. The smaller oak trees can be taken down in one swing. The larger ones can be taken down in 2 swings. So I think it's worth it in that regard. Oops, I got one more piece of wood here. Let's grab it, come on. And that's how you get started in Lumber Tycoon 2. In a matter of a few minutes, I've got a basic sawmill, a shabby sawmill, a car, and a few $100. And shortly I'll have a better axe. At this point, once you get to this point, you can go after these red trees. Once you get a slightly better axe, those are cherry trees. Or you can go up here. Let me get rid of the chat screen. And you can go after the white trees up here. Those are the birch trees. Those are the easiest trees to reach that have a reasonable amount of money once you process them. And don't let the size of these trees deceive you. There's a lot of wood there, but they're very inexpensive. You can take one of these huge trees, and the amount of time you spend chopping it up and sawmilling it and selling it, you could take down three or four oak trees and make the same amount of money. Actually, you could probably do it faster. It's just that these trees are so huge and they're worth so little money that the amount of effort just isn't worth it. I'd rather just take a couple of oak trees and do it in half the time. Like I said, once you get enough money, I would say you're going to need $1,200. $100 to drop the bridge, run over, go pick up the amber axe, throw it in the, pick it up and bring it back and get back over the bridge before your 3 minutes expire. The amber axe is a nice strong axe, like I said, but it does swing very slowly. And that's the way I would start. And at this point, once you get there and you get the amber axe, I would suggest you save your money up, start buying bigger, more plots of property, buy a better sawmill, and you can start buying blueprints and start building stuff at that point. So that's what I would suggest you do, and that's what I'm going to be doing offline as soon as I shut down this video. So everybody have a wonderful afternoon. Don't forget, please subscribe. I only have 3 subscribers. I'd like some more, guys. Come on. I want to really try and get this channel up and running. I want to try and make it useful to you guys. I want to hear your comments. I'd love you to subscribe so you can see my videos. So, like I said, subscribe, comment, like my videos, and I will see you again sometime in the very near future. Have a wonderful day and enjoy your experience in Lumber Tycoon 2. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.